when I first started farming, the pesticide use, it wasn't much of a concern. Up till that point, farmers had, for the lack of use of commercial fertilizer, they planted alfalfa or legumes, and that was their nitrogen source. They'd plow that under, then the next year they'd put their wheat in. So crop rotation was a substitute for commercial fertilizer. Okay, then when we come into the 60s, all of a sudden commercial fertilizer is available. Okay, now we're planting corn one year, planting corn the next year, planting corn the third year. Okay, now all of a sudden we brought in insects. We brought in rootworm, we brought in corn borer, things we didn't have before because we rotated. Now we need some way to control that. And that's when the chemical companies come in with the insecticides. There again, they come in with things that did the job, but they did the job too good. They left residual problems. The stuff was surface applied, and if we'd have big rains, it would carry into the streams. A lot of things were done without knowing what the results would be 4, 5, 10 years down the road. So organophosphates were great for controlling rootworm. Half-life was so great on those, they lasted too long. And if they last too long and don't break down fast enough, they can cause environmental problems. So, you know, there were some things, that was before we had EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. And so there were some things that were done kind of helter-skelter. It solved the problem at the time, but it created some more problems down the road. So the insecticides was a thing that had to come with the constant corn after corn after corn, beans after beans after beans. And now we've come into the BT area. We've got technology that we can do gene implants to eliminate the need for these insecticides. And it's a whole nother era of production agriculture that's going to be the wave of the future, and it's really changing the way we think and do things.